Three expenses: new tires, registration renewal, a dental crown, $3,800. Gone. And I know what you're thinking. That's life. That's what my emergency fund is for. No, it's not. And the fact that you think it is, that's the actual problem. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you why this so-called surprise was actually the most predictable thing in your financial life. And I'll walk you through something called the sinking pool system that completely separates your true emergencies from this. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you had a good year? Like a year where nothing went wrong, no car repairs, no medical bills, no surprise expenses. If you're like most millennials, you can't remember one, because something always comes up. But here's what I want you to actually think about. How long do tires last? 40 to 60,000 miles. That's not a surprise. That's physics. Your tires are literally designed to wear down. That's what they do. The rubber meets the road and it disappears. Slowly. Predictably. Over time. So when you have to drop $800 on new tires, that's not an emergency. That was always going to happen. You just didn't prepare for it. Same thing with your registration. When does it come due? Every single year, same month, same time. It's on a schedule. The government literally sends you a reminder in the mail. And the dental crown? If your dentist told you 6 months ago that you'd eventually need one, that's not an emergency either. That's a deadline you chose to ignore. Now here's why this matters. And this is the part that actually destroys people financially. When you treat foreseeable costs as emergencies, you drain the fund that's supposed to protect you from real emergencies. So what is a real emergency? A real emergency is something you couldn't have predicted. Something that genuinely blindsides you, losing your job suddenly, a medical emergency that comes out of nowhere, a natural disaster damaging your home. Those are emergencies. New tires are not an emergency. They are a scheduled maintenance event that you chose not to schedule for. And here's the cost of getting this wrong. When your emergency fund gets drained by foreseeable expenses, what happens when a real emergency hits? You reach for the credit card, or you borrow from family, or you pull money out of your investments at the absolute worst possible time. So let me show you the fix, like I promised. It's called the sinking pool system, and no, that's not a typo. It's called sinking because you're deliberately sinking money into specific categories over time. Here's how it works. You have multiple pools, or buckets, whatever you want to call them. Each one has a specific purpose, and you contribute to each one every single month, automatically. Let's say you know your tires will cost $800, and you know you'll probably need them in about 2 years. That's $33 a month, 33 bucks. That's what you sink into your tire pool every single month. Your registration is $200 a year. That's about $17 a month. Dental work estimated at $1,500 over the next 2 years, 62 bucks a month. Now, when the bill comes, you don't touch your emergency fund. You don't reach for a credit card. You just take it from the tire pool. Because that money was always going to be spent. You just planned for it. And here's the beautiful part. Your actual emergency fund? It stays full. It stays untouched. It sits there, growing, waiting for the thing you genuinely can't predict. Because that's its job. Not tires, not registration, not the dentist you've been avoiding for 8 months. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. Do I really need separate accounts for everything? No, you don't. That would be exhausting. You can do this in a single high-yield savings account. You just track the categories, a simple spreadsheet, or even just a note on your phone. What matters is the habit. Every month, money goes in. Every month, the pools fill up a little more. And let me be honest about something. You're going to get some of these numbers wrong. You'll estimate $600 for tires, and it'll cost $800. You'll think the dental work is 6 months away, and it'll be 3. That's fine. You adjust. You recalibrate. The system still works because you were in the ballpark. Being approximately right is infinitely better than being completely unprepared. So let's recap. That $3,800, tires, registration, dental crown, was never an emergency. It was always coming. The only question was whether you'd be ready. The sinking pool system turns foreseeable expenses into non-events. No stress, no credit card debt, no draining the fund that's supposed to save you when real trouble hits. Your emergency fund is for the day you walk into work and your badge doesn't scan. It's for the phone call at 2 in the morning. It's for the things that actually blindside you. Everything else? You can see it coming from a mile away. Start with just one sinking fund this month. Pick the expense you know is coming, figure out the monthly amount, and start sinking money into it. If this was helpful, there's more on the channel. And honestly, this is the kind of small system change that compounds into massive financial peace over time.